Hey, so this is Fussy. Fussy's a system that helps you make stories out of your data. First thing you do is create a project and then drag in some data. This can be structured data, it can be unstructured data. It doesn't matter. I'm dragging a whole bunch of files in here, a bunch of markdown files and a CSV file. And the reader is going to take a look at all this data. Each of these different personalities can be configured with its own model and randomized with its own character for maximum fun times. You can notice some of these have finished profiling, and when it's profiled, it has a description, and it's gone through all the sections of the document and extracted out any claim from the document that can be used later on. It's almost done here, and for structured data, it gives you the shape of the tables. Here we are, we're all done. So we click Generate Story. Now, it's waiting for the research to load. What's happening now is the agent's doing a bunch of research into the data. It's looking at the data and getting an understanding of what's there. It's run 2 queries so far. You can open them up and see what queries it's run. And as it runs queries, it discovers more and more about what's inside of the data. It can run queries against structured data, or it can run claim searches against unstructured data. It's made its first claim search against unstructured data, and it's read one section of a document and discovered 16 claims. Each of these claims can be used for it to develop its story. It's paused here for a moment, which tells me that it's about to commit a story plan. This is usually the toughest part of the process, is committing the story plan, because it's taking all of these bits of research and assembling them into a story. Normally with an LLM, this just happens behind the scenes and there's a bunch of hallucinations in it. But in here, the system is forcing it to submit a data story. Oh, there it is, to submit an outline that has everything in all the right spots. So it's submitted an outline along with the thesis here that shows what it found inside the data, along with citations. And this is the plan for the document that it's going to write. It makes a plan first so that you can make sure that everything has all the correct citations. It's starting to write the document now. It tried to add a section and it couldn't because it didn't have the right SQL query. So it's running another SQL query and is finally able to add the section. So you can see when the document is complete, it's got citations that are inline that point back to the original data sources that created the story. And when you click on them, it links you back to the research tab to show you exactly where it got the data from. A lot of the time, the tool calls you can see on the left are red there because the system's guardrails are preventing the agent from submitting a section that has claims that don't match the data. There's a bunch of QA happening here by the system on the back end. And eventually, we'll end up with a completed document filled with charts and graphs. Something that is a good summary of the data we gave it. Now, it's moving into the editing pass. The editor's going to take a look at the entire document and make sure that all the rules are being followed. It's going to double check that all of the data sources are being correctly cited, and it's going to reword things that are misleading or incorrect. While that's happening, let's jump over to the research tab and show that the comparisons that it made as it was writing are also showing up in here, along with an explanation of the numerator and denominator for the comparison. There we go. Here we have the editor now finished the editor's feedback, found a bunch of key issues, and it's going to go fix them one by one with these tool calls. And there we go. Hey, we have a final edit. With our final story, you can see that it's got 5 sections, and we can easily share it with people online so they can read it for themselves.